So, yeah, I've just gone live, so let me get the Twitch app on me thing and I'll quickly check, because I don't think anyone's joined yet. My channel. Right. String along sentence again, mate. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. So, yeah, I can hear me. Speak again. No. Maybe you've got to go on the app and yeah, my voice is coming through. I can hear that. Right, let's dial this down. If not, I'll switch the party audio on and off again and see if the thing works that way. Right, I'll switch it off now. And now I'll switch it back on. Your audio is included.
Oh, there we go. The tick's come up now. Yeah, you should hear me now, mate.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's worked. It's weird. I have to wait for this pop-up to come up, and then but I've got no control. Like I can't find it. The pop-up just has to come to me. It's really weird.
Beautiful stuff. I mean, I did just hear you, and actually, you don't sound, from what I heard, you don't sound robotic on this one.
Okay,
so that's a plus, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it just it just depends how the internet behaves.
Yeah. Rightio, what have we got? A few minutes, and then we'll get going. Have we even got people in yet?
Hang on.
Oh yeah, we have got 2 people. Hello, whoever you are.
Oh, I'm not even in the stream yet.
This is part 2 of the Shapeshifting Detective. Will we get the killer? I don't know. But I'll tell you what actually might be helpful, not only for us, but for those watching. Maybe a quick recap of where we are in the story.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, tell me when we go live so I know when to speak to these idiots, but...
We're already live.
oh no, that's all good. Oh shit, oh sorry guys. I love you all. I love our fans.
So, I remember that we basically ruled out the tarot people, correct?
Correct, yeah.
We're very suspicious of the Chief and Violet. They're in cahoots. They've got something going on.
Yeah, but the thing is, the 3 tarot people, they're all there, what if we get falsely framed? So they're not, admitting anything to each other. So I don't suspect the tarot 3 at all anymore.
It's a bit of a red herring. Yeah.
It's weird. It's like with Violet and the Chief, we know that they've killed a homeless person before in the hotel. So we don't have evidence of them killing this redhead girl, but we know that they're capable of murder, and we can't trust the Chief because he's previously covered murder, right? So right now it's probably Violet. The Chief's probably in on it. Oscar is supposedly clear, but he was cleared from the Chief, so I'm also a bit but then he outright said something like, okay, yeah, so I'm innocent, so I don't think it can be him.
Yeah.
Zach just seems like a creep, but it could be, but I don't think it's him. Oh my god, Bella, hi. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in shock today because she usually sits like alongside me, but for today she wants to sit in me lap. She's been out for a walk. She should be nice and tired. So oh sweet, we've got people in the chat. Sonia and Anthony, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining. All 5 people in. So I'll tell you what, bang on 6:30. Let's crack on, shall we? Part 2, Shapeshifting Detective. Let's go. Right, so we are Violet, mate. I don't know whether it's worth us like just going round visiting people again.
Yeah,
Just
because
cycling through.
I think we just have to exhaust all the options. Just keep going in until all the dialogues are like gone.
Yeah. Right, let's turn because I can hear myself on that. Right, it looks like Violet can't see anyone at the guest house. So let's hail a cab. Visit the chief. No. And Zach. Oh no, we can see Zach. No, no, we can't.
Right.
Right.
This is like me trying to talk to my family. They're either gone or they just like don't do
Look at
anything.
you and then...
Yeah, just look awkwardly at the floor like. Yeah, we are. Well, I can't speak on behalf of Jack. I don't know why I said we, but I am doing okay. I'm pretty exhausted from work, but I'm happy to be here. How are you doing,
Yeah.
Sonia?
Trying to think who we should be as next. What tends to happen, I notice, when we start to get to this point where we don't know who to play as, it tends to mean that we have to return as Sam. But I'm not sure. Like I say, let's just go through all the characters.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I wonder, like,
Right.
if you were one of these actors, if filming this was like an absolute blast to do.
Yeah, it must be pretty complicated as well with all like the different story strands and the fact that you're not the killer every time. Like what that must require of them to like act.
Yeah.
You know?
I reckon they shoot it all in a day. Like, someone just gives them, these are your varying dialogues, these are the variations, and they just have to sit down and, like, have an absolute shift in, and then, yeah, like...
Yeah. It's looking like he's not gonna speak to anyone either.
From memory, I think we got to the end of this,
Chief?
pretty much, like, but
Again?
it's worth doing.
Did Dorota have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups? Do you have access to her email?
I think the email. I think there could be personal stuff on there.
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bit dodgy this, you know. If we know, because we've literally just covered Heavy Rain and how we've had like a cop that's like collecting evidence to ultimately destroy it.
Oh, Sonia's got a sore throat. Yeah, my work bestie had that last week and she didn't show up today, so it led to something. Hopefully you don't feel too rough, but just take care of yourself.
Yeah, 100%. It seems to be when the seasons start to change, isn't it? That like these things start to rear their head. What have we got? Go to your room. Let's be Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
Because yeah, I was deeply suspicious of Rain, but now that has kind of gone south.
Who am I? Hello, Fleecy. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. We are most suspicious of Violet and the Chief.
We're very aware though, aren't we? Because while we was like waiting for you guys, we was looking at like the menu for this game, and there's like 2 characters that we've potentially not even met yet. So like, it'll be interesting to see how they fit in, you know. I've got a hunch we need to go back as Sam because we're just going for everyone at this point.
Yeah, I think we got to the end of the chapter, and then I think we exhausted it last time.
Yeah.
Which is what, like, sorry for you guys watching it live, because there will be a lot of us just kind of ticking up all the boxes.
Okay, we're Sam. Let's report into the chief. No. Oh.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
You're still pissed that none of the supporting characters in House of Ashes can survive, especially Merwin and Clarice. It would have been cool if they had varied endings, for sure. Yeah, I guess because House of Ashes does have the best side characters, and we don't really get to, like, save any of them.
Do we really have to?
Zach's the photographer, right?
He is, yeah. He says you're sleeping together. He says you're in a relationship. I still remember her tarot card, by the way, because I did watch the stream back for part
How
1.
vulgar. Yes.
And
I suppose that is
do you remember
what he'd
her
say?
tarot reading with Bronwyn?
I've never
It
let him
said
lay a
that she's
finger
either
on me.
having fantastic sex
He
or that she's
says we're
getting
in a
manipulated.
relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
What are you thinking, mate? Why doesn't he act like it? What does he say?
I think the top one.
Yeah?
He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
So she's just flat out denying it, isn't she? We know that. Oh! What's going on
now? The Shining vibes going on.
I know, tell me about it. Okay, what the fuck was all that about?
I think she did it. Get the child, Jack. Detain her right now. Tell the chief.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till late too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Rude.
By the way, what time is it? Because didn't Rain and her say they were doing something at 8 o'clock or something?
Yeah. I assumed that was going to be like,
Oh, hang on. Birmingham, don't click it. Did, No, Sam and Rain have talked about Birmingham. I'm trying to, like, because I feel a big part of this game is not saying stuff that, like, they've only said between each other.
Yeah.
But Birmingham, like, Sam has spoke to Rain about it, haven't they?
I swear we have as Sam as well, though. You know?
Yeah. So I think we're fine to say that one. I'm just trying to, like, be a little
Fine,
cautious,
Sam.
but...
Yeah.
Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl.
It is
Ginny.
a bit of an oddball, Anthony. Like,
She was South African.
it's certainly not what I expected.
I only mention it
but
because that
I am
was its
really
thing.
enjoying it. I love the concept.
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Tempted to persevere with this Travellers thing, you know. What does the chat think? What do we think, guys? We've got, do you know Zach Weston? Zach's trying to hide something he said to you yesterday, or the Travellers? What are we thinking?
Didn't Zach and Rain have a weird interaction where they were like, let's have a beer later, but not now, we can't be seen together?
Yeah, I did.
So there is something really weird there we have to kind of, like, think about.
100%. 100%. Ask about Zach, why not? Do whatever seems more promising, can't you ask? To be fair, maybe we can ask all
I
of
met
them.
him yesterday, doing the
Let's
rounds,
do that.
looking for reading work. Actually, he did mention Dorota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
It does look like we'll be able to ask everything, so...
I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Hey, Sonia, your theory about being possessed looks pretty strong, if this is to be believed.
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travellers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them. Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Okay, well that puts a whole new spin on it. So maybe they okay. So alibis are a big thing, and this is why Violet says she can't remember what she was doing. So it makes me lean to Violet even
We've got
more,
to
right?
stop meeting like this.
Yeah.
Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
I do find it odd though how he just talks about that whole thing about travellers, passing into bodies and stuff like that, and that's exactly what we're doing. I'm not saying that we're the killer or something like that. It could be a stretch, but you know what I mean.
Is it suspicious?
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon.
Oh no.
The weather's
not
getting
the
worse tonight
Festival.
with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
What was it you were saying, mate? Because I didn't hear what you said before the radio person came on.
Oh, just that. I mean that that I'm a little suspicious. Or should we be suspicious that Bronwyn and Lexi are both busy at the same time? I know they're doing a reading or something. I don't know.
Sam.
Maybe it's nothing. But
I've got news. We've done a reading.
There's going to be another murder. Oh.
So 5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Oh, of course it is.
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of Swords.
It's happening again.
Oh dear.
There's going to be another murder.
Dun,
Then
dun,
Lexi did her
dun.
thing. And now we have a name. Ellis Monroe.
Who
the
the
guy
hell
on
is
the radio from Monroe and Poe.
that? Oh. Achievement unlocked. Book 'em, Danny. You got the chief to lock people up. What? Right, go on. Sit him down.
I feel like that's going to happen now, and it's
Sam,
jumped the gun and
let
given
me
a
bring you up
spoiler
to
of the
speed.
shit.
I know what you're going to say, and I don't want to hear it.
Good girl.
I've arrested Bronwyn. She's named a second victim, and as far as I'm concerned, the safest thing to do right now is have her behind bars. Those tarot readers have been doing my head in all day, talking to me like I'm a suspect, asking ridiculous questions, and then denying they've seen me at all. So what's done is done.
Whoops.
If anything, I've just made Alice safer. You can go.
Tell you what, Fleecy, have you still got any idea as to, obviously don't say anything, but as to who you think the killer is in our one then? Right, who am I at the minute? Right, I'm Sam. So we've just been to the chief. What was this? Jack, what did you do? I've no idea what I did. You just decided to arrest people?
I think maybe us visiting the chief as the tarot people has pissed the chief off, and now he's arrested them.
Right.
Maybe that's what's happened.
Right, okay.
Because he's just said, like, oh, I spoke to them, and then they denied it, and it's like, well, clearly that's us that spoke to them, and they were telling the truth.
Right, okay. Do you know Alice
Monroe?
Monroe?
Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. Always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
Oh, you sound like Jefferson, Zach.
Yeah, Jefferson was like, he went to Blackwell. Damn.
Right, we've got a new character.
You must be Sam.
Hello to you as well.
Another redhead.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Did you know Dorota? Tell me about Poe. Do you know Zach Weston? I think we can cycle through these.
Yeah.
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
How did you meet?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Wow.
So Dorota cheated on Oscar.
Hey, I'm going to call it, did I or did I not pick up lesbian vibes in the last part? It was the wrong pair, but I was onto something.
Apparently, though, someone said they weren't actually sisters, Bronwyn and Lexi, so I was like, okay, that makes it half. That makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
This is just between us.
Yeah,
right?
it kind of is like a Netflix game, Anthony, I guess.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Friend with benefits.
Right, we have to remember that we can't mention this as anyone else, because it's a secret she's told Sam.
People I say hi to.
Yeah.
I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and
tell Zach.
They keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
Well,
Oscar.
yeah, let's ask about the boyfriend, yeah.
She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so...
Oh, hello.
Tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know...
the whole thing with the closet thing?
It worked.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Because he said, "Oh yeah, you can fit in the closet." So we have
Oh.
ourselves a little cuck.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Oscar
That
was
doesn't
playing
make any
football.
sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all the games that are bought are from the same developer. It's Wales Interactive. So we'll start to get through them eventually.
Oh yeah, let's ask about the wedding dress.
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
I mean, I sort of just want to get cut to the chase anyway, I do, Mel,
No.
don't you?
Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood, and it seeped through all the pages. Then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
I think it means it's a dream. It's like, yeah, it means you hit a deep
mate,
sleep phase.
Sonia's just highlighted something really important, mate. Zach told Rain that Dorota was alone that night.
Damn.
Oh my god, hang on. So
if Zach was in the closet then.
No, or like it could still be Rain, right? Because Rain said
I
he
don't
was
know
Rain,
what.
but like no one could
I
give
mean-
him an alibi for that.
I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
And Zach and Rain clearly have like a weird friendship.
Yeah.
That sounds reassuring.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah,
I
it's
hope
like
it's
the
not just
most,
words,
the
Sam.
most incompetent freaking.
You've
detective.
kind of just
What
asked
do you
about
want me to do
Dorota since you
about
got
it?
here.
I think let's ask about Zach Weston.
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe. To promote the show. He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him. You know, without any clothes on. I always say no. We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
So I'm assuming maybe Poe is like the other character we're
I
going to meet
think
then.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Where were you last night, or do we not ask? I'm leaning to just asking it. I don't think it's that bad of a thing to ask.
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Rightio. Okay.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Right. So.
I'm like newly like suspicious back on Rain and Zach now. Like, because like with Dorota and the Chief, their whole thing was for a past murder, but it doesn't connect them to Dorota. It just, we know they're capable of it. But Zach and Rain, like, no one can testify where either of them
You're
was.
only
They were
alive
both
because
supposed to be
we
alone,
want you
and
to
they were
be.
both like, "Oh, don't, we can't be seen together."
Do you reckon it's worth that we shapeshift into the new character and go through everyone? Or do you want to follow up this Zack and Rain thing?
Yeah, whichever. Like, we're gonna do all of it anyway, aren't we? So.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm
We'll start
Alice.
off with the people we think are most relevant. So maybe we'll go and visit Zack first.
If
as
we're Alice, it might be that someone tries to kill us or wants to kill us or is a bit awkward in the room with us.
Yeah. Tell you what, let's hail a cab. Let's visit Zach. Oh, no, okay, maybe not. Oscar? No. Chief? No. About the other resident redhead then.
Damn, no one wants to speak to
No
Ellis.
one wants to speak to Ellis. No, okay then. Can't chat to Bronwyn, so no. Well, I'd say let's follow up with your thing then, mate. Let's do the
I'm Zach Weston.
Zach
Just
and
sharpening my
Rain thing.
powers of persuasion.
Nope.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
He does love a red. He's certainly got a type, doesn't he, Zach?
Should
If he
we
was-
say... I don't know, if we say what haven't I been doing, that might get a reaction out of Violet.
I agree.
You are so irritating.
Want to fool around?
Oh, we've got to ask it, but surely we
Is
can't
that
touch.
really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Damn, does that make her innocent? Because she's scared to be killed.
I mean, that's the thing. It did cross my mind. Now the fact that she's a target, like Ellis, it did cross my mind that
So she's killed in the past, or been an accomplice in the past, but she's not... I don't think she's killed Dorota then. Zach's type is female, that's it. Nicely said.
Zach,
Oh, here we go.
what are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous...
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me. Let's sleep.
Pose
Pose
for
for
me,
me.
or let's sleep together.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, what would we achieve by sleeping with her?
Well, I mean, we can't touch, right? So I feel like she's just going to say
Is
no
that
anyway.
a thing? I remember the guy at the start saying that, but is that a rule? Like, do we lose the illusion? I can't remember. Am I inventing?
I think it's that, and also he said don't turn into a child. Those are the things
Oh,
that he said
okay.
at the start. I'm leaning
for
to
me.
say let's do
Pose
pose
for
for
me.
me because
Let's sleep together.
she's just probably going to outright refuse us there, isn't she? She's clearly
Oh,
creeped
wait,
out
no.
by Zach.
At least he says you won't lose anything. Okay.
Pose for me. Let's sleep together.
Pose for me.
Pose for me.
Yeah, go on then.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just undo a few buttons.
Okay. The thing is, though, like, obviously, she's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, she's probably not. Like, I feel like we maybe do the bin at this point because I feel like she'll just get angry. And also, like, I know we are posing as Zach right now, but if we go just undo a few buttons, what would that achieve?
It's a good point. Bin it then, yeah.
Maybe,
Right. I think that's it with Zach. Maybe go there as Rain now. Go speak to her, but as Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Did Zach try to see Rain, but Rain wasn't there?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. Right, hail a cab, and we're gonna go see.
Haven't you done
Alice.
enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision about the show?
He's not denying it.
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners? What reading?
I'm assuming the reading he's on about is the one that she just heard, right?
Well, she said
One.
the other day, but this is today, so...
Yeah. Let us do what
The
reading
reading you
then.
gave me to show me what you could do. It was scarily accurate.
What?
Everything. My broken heart, the enveloping darkness, my beautiful death. You said it was just a metaphor, that it was just about transformation. But it's not. I'm going to die, aren't I?
Why are you smiling then? Right. Broken heart. Maybe she was in love with Dorota. Maybe the fact that she had a boyfriend or was seeing other people upset her. Working theory.
I think so, yeah.
Let's just cycle through all these.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So,
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
really? Well, what's Sam going to do?
Yeah, go on then.
I
Yeah.
believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What other ways?
Interesting. I wonder if this is like the game calling its branching out. Like, I wonder if it is going to be possible
Ellis
to
could
save
run,
Ellis.
Ellis could die, Ellis could be
Hey.
saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
So Violet could die, if that's to believe.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk to Violet now then.
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
So that's the little girl in the hallway then.
Yeah. Is she a ghost? I mean, yeah.
What
let's
makes you
ask
say
it.
that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Could the little girl be the traveller? You know?
It's a good shout, actually.
From the past or the future or wherever it is they come from. Maybe the little girl's the traveller and she's there to morph into someone to commit the murder. I don't know. Possess someone. Who should we be as now?
Can we be... Can we be Oscar? I wonder if he can go to, like, Ellis and also maybe Zach.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Yeah, let's cycle through everyone. Right. Violet. No. I do wonder how much of the run time you would lose if, like, you just cut out all this stuff.
Yeah.
Hail a cab.
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Where are you going?
Does this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this?
It's so immature as a company.
No? Anything?
What are you doing?
That'll be all.
Right.
You can go
I think we stay as Oscar now, and we go and talk to
Wait, so
Ellis.
how does he know about? I guess he's questioned Ellis as well then. Yeah, Felicia, I actually quite like his actor. It's unique. You got to give him that.
Go on, up you get. Come on.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Thing is, it sort of brings Oscar
Why
back
didn't you
into
save her?
the. Oh, hang on. Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
No, I've not
That's
played
not who I
Monster
am.
Break.
I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you.
Want to make it up to me?
Wait, one thing I'm a little confuzzled by,
Forgive
laddie.
Mm.
Didn't Ellis tell Sam that he watched her from the wardrobe? And now as Oscar, we're going up to her like, oh, were you seeing her? And she's kind of opening up. Does that mean Ellis was lying to Sam? Because, like, supposedly Oscar would already know about this.
Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? But then again, no, but hang on a minute. Oh, okay, so hang on, it was the chief told us as Oscar, right?
Yeah.
About the kissing thing.
Oh,
so...
no, didn't Ellis tell Sam directly?
Oh, yeah, Ellis told Sam, but in terms of Oscar knowing, that's because the chief just told us as Oscar, right?
Yeah, I mean, Oscar would know anyway if he was sat in the fucking wardrobe, like, looking at them.
Ow.
Yeah.
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What do you mean?
We should sleep together.
Ooh. The game really wants you to bonk, doesn't it? What are you thinking, lad?
I feel like, fuck it, why not? See what it leads to.
Yeah.
Just because we might get info,
That's fair.
I feel like...
Whoa!
I'll just freshen up and you can put it in me while I think of Dorota's cold, lifeless body. That way, at least one of us is still thinking of her. You can go now.
Oh, my
wow.
god.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, yeah, fair play.
I don't know if you saw me on the thing then, but I was just there like jaw
Yeah,
drop,
yeah.
like what? Right. Okay, let's go round as Oscar back at the house. Violet, no. Haven't seen Bronwyn for a while, have we? No, right, that's it with us and Oscar. Right. Right, so we've done as the chief, we've done as Violet, we've done as Rain, we've done as... We haven't been round as Lexi yet.
Yeah, go on, let's be Lexi.
Let's be Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
Oh yeah, like Bronwyn's in prison, isn't she? Yeah, that's so true.
Nobody is arrested yet.
I swear I got an achievement though saying that the chief arrested people.
I like how Zach's like, oh, just undo a few buttons, and she was really resistant, and she's been doing that the whole fucking game anyway.
Is Bronwyn out yet?
Sam's working on it. Our job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why don't we just quit?
For me, it's a common decency thing.
That's
Hi,
my
I'm
new
Bronwyn.
line of thinking.
Did you know the
little
Earth was
girl
overrun by trans-dimensional evil?
is
Want to help fix it?
But then again,
Sure.
why would Violet say that she's a niece? Or
Transdimensional evil?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, 0.
Right. Right, let's hail a cab, visit the chief. Oscar.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
This guy.
Dorota,
Yeah, go on.
I'm sorry about what happened.
Oh shit! I didn't even properly.
Dorota
read
told me
that
things
then.
about you.
I'm just accustomed to hitting the A button now. Dorota
Yeah.
told me things about
Can
you.
I
Can
come in? Dorota
Yeah,
told me
go
things
on.
about you.
Dorota's dead. She can't testify that.
Things?
Yeah.
That's ominously vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota says she knew you. You're dating Violet, aren't you? I know what you did to Dorota.
Oh dear.
I kind of want to try that. I know what you did to Dorota to get a reaction out of him.
Same here. I just worry.
You're dating
that it's
Violet,
gonna
aren't
be
you?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
I know what
let's
you-
go for it.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them, innit?
You killed her. You seduced her.
Hmm. Maybe seduced her. We know he's got a thing for redheads and he was taking pictures and that. So let's go for that one.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Dorota says she knew you.
No, we're just friends.
That's not what you told Sam.
That's not what Violet thinks, maybe. I don't know.
That's not what Violet thinks.
Yeah.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Doesn't see what clearly.
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Dorota says she knew you.
Bluff or leave. I think this isn't even as bad as the other one.
Yeah, let's
I mean,
do
let's
the
just,
bluff.
let's just
Yeah,
persevere
she had a
with it.
portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks.
Yeah, go
I
on
think,
then. Let's
I
see.
think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Skull bottle, very fitting.
I tell you what, when we finish the game, whether it's tonight or another time, I think when I ultimately finish it, I want to look at the achievements and just see
Yeah,
what the
I've only
branching
got
is
vodka.
like.
You're old
'Cause I'm
enough
curious.
to drink, right?
Of course.
Just checking. Have you ever thought about dyeing your hair red? I think it would suit you.
Oh, here we go. He's at it again. Okay.
Oh, that's as far as it could go, so...
So that's it with Lexi. I swear we've been as everyone now.
Oh, Sonia says, doesn't drinking affect your shape-shifting powers? I didn't know about that.
Does it? I don't even remember that.
I have not. I missed the opening like 10 minutes. I just caught the back end of that opening guy's like dialogue, so...
Maybe return to Sam at this point? I don't know. I've not got anything coming to mind as to who to be to...
Yeah, have we been everyone?
I think we have, yeah.
Yeah, let's just go through Sam and go through the lot again, see what happens.
Oh.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
I'm the boogeyman. Oh, the temptation is strong. But, I don't know. She could be useful.
I'm Sophia.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait.
That's saying she was possessed then.
Now, Sam,
Maybe.
how can I help you?
You know what, guys? Maybe just forget the whole Sophia is a traveller theory on my end. It doesn't look like it. Sophia mentioned I'm just start off like go with the Monroe thing.
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. I don't remember now.
I mean, yes, go for it.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Do you think you were abducted? Is that why you're taking pills?
Do we know that she takes... Yeah, we do know she takes pills, yeah.
Yeah, because the chief, wasn't it? When we was the chief, it was the I can't remember what it was called. Clozapine or something like that. So...
I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Do you think you were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Did anyone else see you last night? Or the bin? I think we can ask that. What do you think?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah?
No. Not even the moon.
Bluff. The chief said you'd tell me about the abduction. I don't think that would get us anywhere.
Nah,
personally.
I'm just trying to think, because she said she doesn't remember what she was doing last night, and now she's saying no one saw her, so, like, it's a bit sus.
Yeah. I think we just leave.
Thing is, though, are we clearing her because she said, oh, the killer has it for redheads, and she was anxious?
I don't know, it depends how, like... I don't know, you know, with like the game. You know how like when we did Heavy Rain, you had the thoughts of Scott and him saying, "Oh, you know, I hope I'll sleep better tonight because of the." It might have been another one of them things. Violet could be the killer, but it's just, you know, a game thing.
How could you let Chief DuPont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. Just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
Oh my god, Sam, what are we going to do? The Chief can't just lock Bron up like that, can he? You know she's innocent.
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
I think we do a recap, you know. What do we know?
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call centre system called Tarotasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. But Lexi and Rain still are. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
So my thinking is that Oscar was the one in the closet and that's how he knows about the wedding dress.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Because only Ellis and Oscar know about it, but that kind of checks out because if they did engage in like that weird sex thing, then yeah, like.
Then yeah, then
they'd all see it. I can't believe you got Bron arrested. I've never seen that before.
What do you know?
Oh, okay. Is that a unique thing we've just done?
Yeah, I pulled in a few bug-eyed aliens, but they wouldn't confess. We've got a murder to solve. Can we talk about this later? Why?
The thing is, like, he's got a pre-relationship with Violet anyway, because the homeless guy, so Mr. Hedges.
Well, then I've made a mistake. Whoops! A few hours in the cell works magic on most people, even tarot readers. Look, I see you're starting to care for these people already, but Violet's been watching them like a hawk. If you can convince her, you convince me.
So what we're basically saying is that Oscar and Bronwyn are clear at this point in the game. That's two people that
Yeah, are you leaning to anyone, mate?
Well, you know, I've always had this thing with Rain, haven't I, from the get-go, but I was starting to like subscribe to your thing that it can't be one of them, but I don't know. I'm flip-flopping. I ain't got a bloody clue, to be honest with you.
Really talk to Violet again, she could get Bronwyn out.
I think that, yeah, we maybe pose as the Chief and go to Violet now. Or
yeah, that's a good shout. That is a good shout.
Because he did say that she'll talk to me. Do you know what I mean? So let's be the Chief DuPont and go to Violet.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Claude.
Oh, okay, maybe not then. Well. What are you thinking?
I have a feeling that this whole Rain and Zach weird friendship could be the key. I don't know.
I mean, potentially.
I definitely
Go
have come
on.
into this chapter thinking a lot different, because I just was like, oh, well, Violet and the Chief have killed their suspects because they've done it before. But that whole Violet saying out loud, like, oh, I've got red hair, it might be me next, threw me off massively.
Yeah. It's almost like the things that we're being served up are probably red herrings. So, like, the Chief and Violet, the tarot reading thing at the start, that was a red herring. We're just getting fed red herrings, but there's probably something that's been current, that's been, like, just going through the entire game that we've missed, but is, like, probably the key. But I don't know where to go next. I don't know who to be as or what. What's the chat saying? Yeah, Suge tried to get Bronwyn out.
Oh, okay. I think they want us to be Violet to go to the Chief.
Right, okay. Let's try that way round then.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
think we did it the
Violet.
wrong way around, because it's the same thing in theory, but...
Right, leave.
Violet, if this is about releasing people from prison, the answer is no. I'm going to need hard evidence for that to happen. Now, go!
You've got
Back
hard
to the guest
evidence. That she was logged into thingy, Tarotasm. How does that work then?
Okay, well that didn't work.
Let's have redhead meet redhead. No. What about Zach again?
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
I don't want to see pictures of your
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
He keeps asking
A
this,
girl
and I'm like...
holding a cello.
Hang on, last time we said, what do you see? And
You don't
fuck
see
all
any
happened,
movement.
so-
Just Dorota.
You don't see any movement? Just Dorota?
Ooh, I wonder what that means then, because like before we always just sort of said, what do you see? And he deflects it, but that's the first we've heard of that.
Right. Try talking to Violet as Sam. Yeah, let's give it a go. Ah, here we go. Right. Oh, right. So maybe what we need to do is tell her about Bronwyn being innocent, and then as Violet go to the Chief to get Bronwyn out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you're
that
sure
makes
it was her? Then it couldn't be her, could it? You want me to tell Claude, don't you? Sorry, I mean Chief DuPont. Fine, I'll call him.
The Chief said you'd tell me about the abduction. What the heck?
I don't really want to.
Yeah, go on, tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. A cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me. It's happened 5 times, even on clozapine. I get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
Do you actually disappear? You forget everything. I mean,
I think the bottom one, because
yeah, I do agree.
it means she
No.
probably got abducted last night.
I have certain flashbacks. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed
Kinda
out
like
like
my
I'm
bedroom.
a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on. They
And
rearrange
thank
us
you, Felicia.
like
I don't know why our mics are better.
decorations,
Same setup.
suck us backwards
Maybe
into the
internet.
darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
I've got to
Well.
say, this actress is fucking killing it.
There's a development. So the whole alien thing is sounding legit.
So Sonia says, I believe that a spirit was taken to another world and a physical body stayed in the current world. Very possible. Do we reckon, guys, that Violet, physical body in the real world, could be a killer? Because, like, she might be right. She says, I don't remember where I was last night. Maybe her physical body killed Dorota.
It's possible. I think we
Because
now go as
that would
Violet.
check out with her saying, oh, I'm scared I'm next,
Hello,
because she might
I'm
not know that
Violet.
she did the killing.
I'm Violet.
So my suspect on Violet is back in the driving seat. Not like her own fault, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting to the point where it seems like it's a traveller taking over a body, or that's definitely something that's coming through. Maybe we be the chief and go to Violet.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
And then if not, I'll be Sam and go to the chief. Yep, okay, right. We're going as Sam to the chief. Hail a cab, visit the chief. Here we go. About falsely imprisoning people, what do we know?
Fine. Let me do the paperwork. I'm starting to regret hiring you. Maybe you should concentrate on something else. We've got a new target.
maybe you
Alice
should
Munro.
grow some hair.
Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked
Oh
it.
no, I wish I didn't.
She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call centre system called Taratasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. Alexia
So-
and Rain still are. Violet says she doesn't
By the way,
remember
like
last
Felicia
night. I've got it.
wrote a message saying,
Violet
"Oh yeah,
told
the
you about her
actress
brush with
that
aliens?
Violet kicks ass."
You seem far too
I had to
interested in
permit
those
the
kind
word
of things.
ass and allow the message.
Zach Weston says he was in
and
his
it just
studio
went
last
Liam
night.
Abbott
No one
permitted
corroborates.
ass.
And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
So hang
People
on
wouldn't
then.
know that.
Bronwyn
That's it.
seems to be in the clear. She gave Lexi an alibi, but what was Lexi doing then?
Didn't Bronwyn and Lexi clear each other?
Well, that was the alibi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bronwyn was protecting Lexi, so Rain wasn't with her because he was praying alone, apparently. So Lexi's not exactly in the clear either.
The thing is, though, like they did say, like, oh, what if they find out we've been lying? Because Bronwyn lied to protect Lexi, and Lexi straight up said, like, oh, I'm scared they're gonna frame you, Bronwyn. And obviously we know Bronwyn's innocent, right? We're dead set on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't necessarily.
So what's the news about
Lexi.
Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me.
Yes,
Tell
Sonia,
me what to
they did
do.
lie about their alibis.
Okay, I have a few options. I can't just stay safe.
What was the question again? Sorry.
I can't even. She's just basically like, oh, what can I do to help? And then I said something like, oh yeah.
I mean, out of that, I'm thinking the top one maybe.
Yeah. Find out what you can from the Ouija board. Find out what you can from Zach Weston.
Maybe Zach, yeah, because like.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Mind you, Zach met Lexi earlier as us. Hopefully we haven't fucked it. I didn't realise she would go off and meet him.
No. They're so, so used to them sitting in their rooms that you don't think they'd actually leave. Right.
You trust Zach with her, yeah? Zach is going to try and bang her. But not before. He has to dye her hair first, so we've got a bit of time. That takes about an hour to set in.
Right, who are we? We're Sam, aren't we?
I remember I dyed my hair red before, back at uni, mate.
You did, didn't you? I remember. Yeah. Do you know Alice?
Yes. I met her at the radio station.
Now. Wait.
Yeah. I'm just going to speak to Rain first. Where were you at the radio?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
You did a reading for
Alice
Monroe.
She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do. It's easy to see now, with the benefit of hindsight. 3 of Swords, the Devil, Death. I mean, any tarot reader will tell you that death hardly ever means real physical death. But given what we've learned, in Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Why do you think Yuri was a traveller? I think that's more pressing. Just in case it has a help with this murder.
Yeah. Because he said he'd see us again. In August. Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
So are we set that the Traveller has taken... Because it sounds a lot like the Traveller has taken over Violet to do the kill.
I mean, yeah, it's certainly leaning that way, isn't it? It's becoming very... If that is the answer, it's becoming very, very obvious at this point. Let's see, Bronwyn.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They both know the killer. They're both redheads. Well, yeah, they're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
I need your help. Rain said you knew about rights. Do you know Zach Weston?
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet. Try to find out more from Mercury. I'd say the latter one. Isn't Mercury the reading or the prediction?
Yeah.
The card that, yeah.
I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Oh.
A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes,
cheers, guys.
a rite
for
of passage.
the
Running
praise on
havoc
the
in
natural
our
hair
dimension
colour. I
is
haven't dyed
rewarded
it
in
years,
theirs.
so.
Not fair, is it?
Why were there 3 victims before? You know what? Since Rain said that story is and the fact that he said August, it's almost like the Traveller was in that Yuri person and then the Traveller's gone into somebody else for this one.
Yeah.
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the Traveller's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Ooh, yeah.
Was it a gold coin?
I feel like we can trust her. I'll just say yeah.
Well, if it is Lexi,
That's
maybe
more of a
not,
serial
but...
killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees.
Interesting. So it might not be a Traveller then. It's probably...
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Oh, it's so back and forth. Yes, let's do a reading.
And pink is a colour I've never been, Sonia.
9 of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something. I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all.
So, is that about Zach, did you say?
Yeah.
So she doesn't think it's him, but he's smug about something. I mean, yeah, we know that. That's just him.
Yeah. That's the thing with the gold coin. You know, the fact that a Traveller doesn't do that. It's more of a serial killer thing. Now I'm like, is there a way? I'm. You know what? I am weirdly leaning back to Rain because they're the tarot readers. They could manipulate what happens to the deck. Maybe. I don't know how, but I don't know.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
One thing is this running like literally by the hour? Because it feels like an hour's passed. So I'm interested to know if we like find everything we're meant to find out and then we move on, or whether just every hour, no matter what, the game just moves to the next bit. Oh, let's visit Poe.
You're the detective. Monroe just called.
Hello, Laura.
This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
Oh, you right, babe? Yeah, she's sat here with me. She's being a good girl.
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Oh, Fleecy says it moves forward when you find enough clues.
Right, okay.
Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all.
Shirt reminds me a bit of Daniel's, to be honest. I'm not a fan. This guy.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
What? I'm not sure I care what really happened.
It's true that
Mary
Mary
the bottom
August
one, we're on
was
his
a
side.
pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Liam permitted Lloyd.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
So everyone who's August is descended from pirates. Where's the mass grave? I think where's the mass grave, just to almost follow up on the traveller thing.
No one knows. It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about. It could be under the school, or the church, or right beneath
Or the guest house.
Yeah, or the guest house.
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
Tarot reading.
Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
You've thrown me under the bus there, babe. But yeah, I can confirm that is true. What gentleman? Where were you last night?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid.
Thank you, Laura.
He offered to do a spot on our
That
show,
was at uni.
doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Anyone hate Monroe?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
She's forcing people to listen to you. How can she afford free radios?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course. On that note, I should probably get back to the
Sonia
booth.
says after
The
watching
show
this channel
must
for a
go
while,
on.
I don't know who it
Death
is, where
threats
Liam or Jack.
be damned.
I feel like we take turns,
Look after
like one
Monroe.
day, one's the chaotic one. You
She's
know,
the-
it
I
varies.
know,
You
I
don't
know.
know what you're going to get with us.
I know. And I like the way it naturally happens as well. Like, I'll sort of naturally become bad cop, or you'll become bad cop, and then it just flips, you know? Right, so Poe and Ellis know one another. I'm thinking that we, just to get a bit more Poe, maybe goes Ellis.
That guy we just spoke to, he was in the Teletubbies.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Right, let's be Ellis, and we're gonna go see Poe.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
I had no idea Alice was a could be
I'm
like
so
a female
sorry.
name.
Oh.
You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
Was
Are
that
you
a
okay?
kiss?
Yeah.
So he said that like they denied romance.
It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. Elle, we must finish what we started.
Mind you, it doesn't necessarily mean romance. I mean, I suppose, yeah, it probably is, but... Right, we must finish what we started. Nope, what do you mean? Let's finish it. If the thing is, what I've learned about this guy, if we was to say, what do you mean? He's probably going to be like, Ellis, what's wrong with you? You must know what I'm on about. So I'm tempted to say, let's finish it.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I just hope it doesn't skirt it. Like, okay then. And
Yeah,
it's done,
and then that's it. And I'm like, fuck.
Let's finish it.
Yeah, come on, let's gamble.
I fell in love with you the first day.
Yes.
You ripped out my heart, diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form. I will always be yours, forever. Elle.
Oh.
Will you marry me?
No.
That was so perfectly
let's
timed.
let's do it. Let's do it.
You're gonna say no, yeah?
No, say yes.
Oh.
I feel
Yes.
like
We're playing as Ellis though, right? So like, what happens when he sees the real Ellis? I don't know.
Yeah, we've done it.
Fuck it,
Elle,
yes.
I love you.
Oh, achievement unlocked. Put a ring on it.
You don't know how happy you've made me.
Whoa.
My
congrats,
angel.
You're getting married.
My absolute
This
angel.
girl will be dead in an hour anyway.
Are you really married?
Oh, okay.
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed. Another villainous father.
Is your wife gonna kill me? How long have we been together?
I feel like both questions
Is your
are sort
wife
of
gonna
nothing
kill me?
questions, but...
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
Right, Poe. Who else could speak to Poe or Ellis? I suppose we could do it the other way round now.
Sonia and Laura are talking about us, and I don't like it. It is nice stuff.
no.
I appreciate it, but yeah, we're like the
What are they up to?
all sorts. Nah, like
What am I doing? Go to your room.
Laura's right. You guys are very supportive, and we are very vocal about.
I'm Poe,
you know,
and this is
you
your
guys.
August update. August update.
Ooh, another achievement. Chameleon, you shifted into everyone. Sweet as. You know me, guys, I love getting achievements, so... Right, we are visiting Ellis. So let's hail that cab.
John. I'm gonna be fine.
You're engaged.
How
You
long
don't
have
know
we
it
been
yet.
together now?
On the radio? I started at Radio August about 2 years ago. Why?
No, I mean, romantically.
You kissed me on the first day. Don't you remember?
On the first day.
I was putting on my makeup when you
She's
came
so
up behind
easy.
me.
I'm sorry to
Yeah,
say,
I
but
know.
Oscar.
I saw how you were watching me in the mirror. It made me feel alive.
Why didn't you tell me about Dorota?
What didn't I tell you about Dorota?
Oh, yeah, because...
That you were sleeping with her. I'm giving you a chance to tell me now.
I think that one, you know.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can't we talk about this another time?
No, we've got to talk
It's just
about
that
it
it's
now.
late, and I'm about to get murdered. I thought
Saying that off the cuff.
you'd
it's
come to
getting
put
a
your
bit
arms
late
around me and tell me everything was going to be
I
all
might get
right.
murdered.
I'm gonna start saying that.
We need to
avoid
talk about
anything
this
that
now.
I don't want to do.
It's like, oh, Liam, there's a party tonight. It's like, oh, I can't. I'm about to get murdered. Hug Ellis.
We need to talk about this now.
Yes, we need to
What's got into you, John? This is a side I haven't seen of you. I think you should go cool down.
Oh, I hate it when the game does that. Okay.
No, don't be sorry, Laura. Speak about it. We love it, really.
What's this? Oh, yeah, we don't care.
Yeah,
Much.
from day one, we've been throwing each other under the bus of editors anyway.
Yeah.
We don't take ourselves seriously whatsoever.
I don't know where to go from here. I feel like I'm going to need help from yourself and the chat.
Okay,
feel like
so
it's,
have we been everyone?
Well, no, not since Poe's come into it. I've just been Poe to Ellis, Ellis to Poe, and Sam to Poe.
Should we just like be everyone and like talk to everyone? Like, should we look at the tarot guys? Maybe the tarot frame.
Yeah, come on then. Right, go to your room. Right, so we just shall I just go from left to right? We'll start off as the chief, and then just
Before
work
you
our way.
do, though, mate, here's a wholesome comment.
Hi,
Go on.
Hi.
Sonny says it's okay.
Hi,
They
I'm Chief
tell
DuPont.
me all the time. Besides, their content and comment replies have helped my confidence improve. So they will always have my support. That's awesome. Thank you, Sonia.
Ah, thank you very much. I can't remember if it was you, Sonia, but I mean, to be fair, we both do remember the wholesome comments quite a lot. I think it was you, but I do actually remember someone commenting ages ago that, like, yeah, just like the channel and just like responses and stuff, like, helped you pick up the courage to speak more, sort of thing. If that was you, then that's brilliant, you know. So what have we got? Right, we're the chief, so let's go and talk to
Did you get a call from
Violet.
my doctor?
Your doctor did call.
Your doctor did call.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
I said you were taking the pills. Are you?
Is she taking the pills?
No. Not
Oh.
anymore.
I think you're supposed to.
Well, you're normally more forceful about it, Claude. You said my UFO was real. So why am I taking pills?
I didn't say the UFO was real.
Are you trying to make me go mad? Just an hour ago, you said there was a UFO sighting. Now it's take the pills, Violet.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Isn't that what was said to Sam, though?
Yeah, I think so. So I think we've got to leave. Because that's a bit sus otherwise, isn't it? As much as I want to click on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Lexi.
I haven't asked you about Zach.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
Oh, that's right. We asked her to go
Thanks,
off
Lexi.
and
Anything for you, Chief?
We asked her to find out about Zach, didn't we? So maybe that's the next port of call then. To
Yeah, was that as Sam?
yeah, as Sam, we asked Lexi to do a bit of digging on Zach. So
Have we been Sam and spoke to all of them in this chapter?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I could try, but it tends to be towards the end of the chapter that you have to like
Yeah.
do it, innit? So I'll just go through all these.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Oh yeah, that mansion video. If I go on holiday again, I'll do another parody of the mansion video. Just wherever we go. And Jack, you should do the same if you travel.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Ding dong. Right, hail a cab.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions, it's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Oh, he's out
I
for the
love.
game.
You can't do that in a murder investigation, can you?
Violet,
Well, that's the most subdued
I'm
I've seen
actually a
Jack.
bit tied up at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, in danger, actually.
No, okay. So we didn't get much out of being Violet there.
I still retain my point in the last episode. The real winners are the taxi drivers. They're making so much money.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
Bronwyn.
I know, right?
I'm Bronwyn.
Absolute killing. I don't think we've been Bronwyn for a while, so it'd be quite good to see her go through everyone.
What can we do to help Ellis?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die, let alone get the chance to avoid it. We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do? Do you really think she's got a chance?
Honestly, I don't know. All three of us should stick together, though, so there's no confusion over our alibis this time.
That makes me suspicious. We should all stick together about our alibis, because that makes me think that he wants to remain, you know.
The thing is,
innocent.
though, their wording is very much like, "Oh, can we protect them?" kind of thing. But like, they almost do
What are you doing
wanna
now?
help.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't want to lie about my alibi again, though. What should I do?
Log into Tarotasm.
Stay with me. If that's possible, I think that would be good, you know, to have
Stay
two
with me.
people sat together.
Log into Tarotasm.
You reckon? Because if we shapeshift, we can't be one of them talking to the other, you know?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. So you're saying logging to Tarotasm then?
I'm leaning to that, mate.
Yeah.
Good idea. I'll stay in my room, log in, and wait for you to give me the all clear. Then they'll know I'm not a suspect. You're the best.
Hang on a minute. I mean, if her voice is being heard, right? But if she just logs in, she could bugger off to anywhere else. Right, so hail a cab. No. Let's have a drink.
No one's around. What a waste of a taxi fare.
Right. That's it with Bronwyn.
No idea what's going on. Don't worry, Laura. We've played the game for like probably about 5 hours now, and we're not any closer.
Yeah.
Now, like, I have some people that I like. For example, I know it's not Bronwyn. I know
And
it's not
Oscar.
Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, it's just the fact that it
Hello.
can be varying
I'm Rain.
killers.
I'm Rain.
Means that everything's gonna always be a little vain. No, not vain, vague even.
Why do you think the killer's chosen?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm a redhead. I suppose I should feel left out.
It's getting closer, isn't it?
What's getting closer? Do you think this John Pope is involved?
The event. Whatever's going to happen to Ellis. I can feel it.
Is it bad that I do sort of want another murder?
Do you think this John Pope? Do you
Just to
I
spice
doubt
things
it.
up a bit.
As far as I know, they're live on air a lot of the time, and not sure he could have nipped out, murdered Dorota, and made it back for the news at 10.
So it could be him then.
It could be anyone. It could be you, Ray.
Yeah. Of course it is.
Hey.
Oh, yep, so she's on.
How's the Ouija?
Full of annoying voices that aren't helping me. I've only just got back from the photographer's place, so I haven't had a chance to go at it yet.
Say anything about me?
I didn't ask it about you. Do you think I should?
I
No.
think that's the next port of call. Oh shit, what did she just say there?
Rain said, "Have you asked about me?" And then she said, "Oh, should I?" So we should say yes.
Alrighty, stay there and I'll think of a question. Okay, let's see.
Is Rain the murderer? Yes.
Oh dear. I asked it if you were still the same Rain I knew and loved.
That could mean two things, couldn't it? One being that that's because we're Sam as Rain, so therefore it said no, or it could be that Rain's the killer and he's obviously
Yeah,
a different
true.
person now.
Hey, Billy. Nice to see you in the chat.
Hey, Billy. Right, let's visit the chief. But I suspect all these are going to be empty, and I think what we've got to do is now be
Rain, what an unexpected pleasure. Maybe you could help me with something.
No.
When you were here yesterday,
No.
you don't recall seeing a small green velvet pouch anywhere, do you?
No.
Well, keep your eyes peeled. The pouch
Green
contains
velvet
Augustian
pouch.
gold coins, believed to have been part of Mary August's original hoard. Oh, sorry, you don't know the town's origin story, do you? Suffice to say, if you see them, please return them to me. They're in the pouch for a reason. If anyone comes into contact with them, bad things happen. I have to be on air in a minute. Another time, maybe.
these clearly being the gold coins found in Dorota's mouth.
Yeah, the thing is, he is a suspect to me, right? Because if he really likes Ellis, then I could see him killing Dorota.
That's true. It's very true.
But is he saying like, oh, have you seen the coins because I need them back? Or is he saying, have you seen the coins because someone's taken them?
Yeah, that's the thing. Who has been over to Pose?
Well, at least we know that we're looking for a velveteen pouch, is it?
Yeah. Right, so we've been them. Right, so it's Lexi's turn.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
See, I really want to put the lights on in the front room, but I can't bring myself to do it. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but like Bella's just like resting her chin
It's going to be soon.
on my lap, and she looks very,
Whatever
very
happens
sleepy.
to Alice, it will be soon.
How do you know it's going to be soon?
I can sense it. Are you not picking anything up, Lex? There's a traveller nearby.
No.
Mescaline mainly, but I don't recommend you try it. Do you really want to hear this?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
At uni, I read a book by Aldous Huxley called The Doors of Perception. He takes mescaline and basically trips his balls off. And the party girl I used to be thought, yay. My experience wasn't anything like his, though.
I know, I'm so soft on her. Like, it'll get
People
to the
look
point
like
when my
tiny
legs go
rainbow
numb and then I'm like having to move.
I would notice
But she just
that
looks
some
too
of them
happy.
would just appear from nowhere. Those ones, the ones from nowhere, I think they're the travelers. They kind of merge into one person and suddenly there's only one outline. That's what I see. But you, no drugs for you, young lady. Tea and nothing else, all right?
What was all that about merging and...
She
What?
said she used to take a drug and she would see people as like rainbow outlines, and she thinks the travelers are the ones that merge.
Okay.
So, aliens. Violet. What are we thinking, Lex?
Violet and aliens.
Yeah, how does he know about that? Ray,
Wait, why'd you pray for them?
Why'd you pray for them?
Well, because right now, I can't think of anything else that would help.
Maybe try and get answers from the tarot?
The only tarot with real answers is Mercury, and Mercury asks the questions. So other than staring at it for the rest of the night, I'm out of ideas.
Violet and aliens.
Hasn't Bron told you? Violet said she was abducted by aliens. But not your usual stick me on a slab, call me grey type aliens. Aliens that decorate.
Decorating aliens.
Decorating aliens.
A traveller.
Traveller.
Decorating alien.
Let's go
Exactly.
traveller.
I think it was using Violet for room planning. Apparently it wants a set of heads on the wall. Red heads, to be more specific.
If it's a traveller, why is it strangling people? Why August?
Yeah. See, even this whole traveller thing could be one massive red herring.
Well, it's a right, obviously. But the alien Violet's talking about probably isn't the same traveller. Perhaps this is something new we haven't discovered yet.
Right.
Using humans as decor.
So hang on. She said she was off her meds as well. She said she stopped taking her meds. So could that be hallucinations as a result? Because she's not taking them anymore, she's hallucinating. So she thinks she's getting taken by aliens, but she's not. And
Possibly.
the traveller thing's one big red herring. Someone's stolen gold coins from Poe. So the supernatural element, I'm starting to doubt now, I think, is where I'm at.
Yeah, Sonia says, wasn't the victim in Birmingham beheaded and now the victim's here getting strangled? Sounds like the traveller might want heads.
Oh my god, that's so true. You can just see the headset and controller, can't you? Because they're both white. I'll put the light on in a minute, but I don't know. Like I say, I'm so soft on her. Right, visit the chief. No. Right, that's it with Lexi. We are now Ellis.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Tell you what, first criticism incoming. I'll say this now. I do think that if a character's not relevant, they shouldn't be listed.
Yeah, I agree.
Because this
Like,
this
having
is getting
greyed
a
out,
little bit tedious now. I will say that.
They should have had him grayed out.
Yeah.
Alice, do you have the amethyst?
The amethyst?
What amethyst?
Poe's amethyst pendant? The one we have the buyer for?
Poe's pendant? I don't know.
Ooh, I think we're gonna have to probe him.
So they were in cahoots selling shit.
So has she stolen something from Poe? And
If she stole a pendant, that means she's probably the most accessible person to steal the coins.
yeah.
Poe's pendant?
Okay, we're playing silly buggers now. Don't worry about it. My buyer would have found something by the time you pitch up with it anyway.
Right. Visit Poe. What is going on with him? Spaced out. Right, we are going to be Zach.
I'm Zach Weston.
We might find something going up to
Sharpening my
Alex.
powers of persuasion.
It's weird, like Zach seems to be in cahoots with a few of them individually. Violet, Rain, Ellis now.
I know, right? Yeah.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota's.
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put two and two together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
Oh.
You're a spy.
I followed you there, then back to the studio.
Shots fired.
You lied to the police. You lied to me. I'm done with you. We're finished. Don't come back here again.
Well.
Well, it's got to be him then.
Oh, Sonia, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. Right, so let's visit Bronwyn.
Well, I'm thinking, so Ellis can get coins from Poe.
Yeah.
Give them to Zach, and Zach went to the house where Dorota was.
Zach and Rain have got something going on as well.
Yeah, so it might be that he gave us some insider. And maybe Violet likes Zach and like got jealous, which is why she followed him there.
Right, I'll
But
tell
yeah,
it for real
I'm
because it
kind
actually
of
has
in the
got.
Zach camp now.
It has actually got really dark in here now, so I'm sorry, Bella. Stay there, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm with
lights
you,
on.
Son, yeah, because I'm really pushing the Zach angle now that I think, yeah. Oh, no way, there's a dog there.
Oh. There we go. Oh, dear, oh dear. Okay.
Oh, Bella, I love the way. By the way, so we want to be Violet and go to Zach.
We want to be Violet and go to Zach.
With that new info, big time.
Right, let's do it.
The Nine of Cups reading has put me on the edge as well.
Oh yeah, Violet.
3 tarots, 9
Hello,
cups.
I'm Violet. I'm Violet. I followed you to Dorota's last night.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
You killed Dorota. You had sex with Dorota.
I
think sex, right? Because the game's not
You
going to
killed
end here,
Dorota.
is it?
I feel we say killed and we get a reaction out of him, but maybe we should see what the chat says.
Go on. Killed Dorota or had sex with Dorota, chat. First to 1 to 2, we'll take that as the final answer. We've got killed for 1, killed for 2. Let's go.
Oh dear. You shouldn't have said that. That could make me very angry. Unlike you, the guest house isn't impenetrable.
He goes back to being smug in the little slow-mo shots. He's like, don't say that. I could be very angry. And then he goes back to like licking his lips and raising his eyebrows, like trying to get in bed with you. Oh, the inconsistencies. By the way, can I say that they use the same footage for these taxi shots? That same car is being pulled over the road, side of the road for ages. Can I just say, AA or RAC are terrible. That guy's been stuck there for ages.
I'd love to know what the meter says at the end of this game. Right. Right. So what was the idea after this? Now we've done that.
Can we be Rain and go to Zach? Like, I honestly think it's Zach now, and I just kind of want to probe.
Yeah.
And we know there's something weird with Rain there, so maybe we should explore that a little bit.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
Because he's certainly collecting things, isn't he? Old
coins and
Zach.
photos.
Yeah, photos and
redheads.
Yeah. Right. No, that's not a thing. What about Poe? Well, what? It's not. I can't even get into Poe, look.
So are we just gonna ignore the fact as well that like Violet and the Chief killed a homeless person?
At this point, we are. It's old news. It's old news. We don't care about that anymore.
By the way, I don't know if you can, but we've got a request to move your camera down a little bit so we can see you and the dog.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like
to be fair, I'm actually
aimed
sat
heavily at the ceiling. So
I'm sat so close to the telly. Is that better?
Oh yeah, that's better.
Can you see Bella, everyone?
Yeah. Beautiful, thank you.
Because the
coin
the
is still
camera
only
Twitch,
something the killer knows. Yeah, I mean maybe not Poe because Poe possesses the coins, right?
That would be pretty dumb on his part to put a coin if he possesses it.
But that's why I think like if Ellis is giving Zach stuff to sell, and maybe Zach has wooed Ellis and Ellis has given Zach all the stuff.
Or Rain. So, I can't even remember where we was in the whole cycling through everyone thing. I'm pretty sure we was at Poe. So let's just go as Poe through everyone.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update.
Poe doesn't know the body had a
August
coin in the mouth. He does not. He just knows about the coin. He's just
I'm
lost his
sorry,
pouch,
can I help
basically.
you?
I've...
It's not a very good time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Really? Anything I can help with?
No, not really.
Okay. Rain? No. Tell you what, while I was cycling through these, mate, do you have a favourite character in this so far? Whether it's performance or, you know, likability, whatever.
Any of the redheads, to be honest. No, I'm kidding. In terms of performance, I would say there's three I really like, which is the Chief, Violet, and Bronwyn.
Yeah. I was going to say Bronwyn's up there for me. Right. There's nothing doing with Poe. So, we're at that place again where maybe we need to be Zach and go to... Whoa. Hang on a minute. Was we Zach a second ago and we went to Violet and she ended things with him? So maybe let's flip it. Let's be Violet and go to Zach.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Yeah, we just did that, though, didn't we? And then he got angry. I think that's how that went down.
Was that Violet, was it? I'm getting lost at this point.
It does get
Shapeshifting to
confusing.
everyone, it gets confusing, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I agree. I actually really like the name Bronwyn. We can try it. Let's do it just in case. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, because Violet went there, was like, I followed you to Dorota's house. I know you killed her, and then he flipped.
Yep, you're right. Okay.
That'll work.
Maybe it's time to be back as Sam again.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Let's
I'm
go
happy.
back as Sam.
I'm like 90% sure it's Zach.
Because
I'm glad it's him as well, because he's such a smug bastard that, like, I was scared it would be like me accusing someone I like or framing, you know, like kind of, or someone got possessed that I liked and we still had to lock him up. But
I think we go straight to Zach.
I'm Zach
now,
Weston.
Then. Oh
Just
no!
sharpening my powers of persuasion.
No, go away.
Do you have someone you're and also in the chat you can ask, is there someone you're like really leaning to that you think is the killer?
Alright, with Sam, hail a cab.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
What? Heavy rain news?
That's an Easter egg.
Did you get that then?
Yeah.
It's the cop did it, everyone. That's it.
Hey, look at that. She's wearing an amethyst in the photo.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh. The neighbours out there.
Oh, Bella. Hello.
I think she just heard the neighbours out there. What have you got on Rain?
That's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
Oh dear. He's got a criminal
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts. About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Good girl.
Door's behind you.
Go back to sleep. Did you get a phone call from Violet's doctor? What do we know? So, he is a killer, Rain. Apparently. I knew he was.
Yeah, Dr. Tanner.
Rain's killed in
She's
the
checking
pathway.
up on
What was that?
Violet. Why are you still giving her a hard...
Hang on, I'll pause it, mate. Basically, he just said that Rain's real name is Lawrence Petrovsky, and that there was a murder of a 21-year-old artist in Hong Kong 3 months ago, and he got off on a technicality.
Okay.
So, potentially
What time
something in
about
that.
this? She's had it tough enough already.
What do you mean, tough? What did Dr. Tanner want?
She wanted to check Violet was taking her pills. Apparently Violet told her to call me to confirm. She's dealing with a lot of things, just so go easy. The doctor said the aliens are delusions, a side effect of her previous alcoholism. She's been sober 6 months, and I don't want to change that, Sam. The neuropathy she suffered due to alcohol is causing her problems. The pills are to try to help with that, but guess they have side effects too. Memory loss. She's not a monster, just a little girl lost.
So I was kind of right. I mean, I did say that it was the pills, that the not being on the pills is what's making her having delusions. But
She was drinking to forget. She ran with a bad crowd a few years ago. They branded their backs with symbols, basically a cult. The leaders were imprisoned, but they left a lot of baggage behind. You won't get any mileage talking to her about it, I assure you.
Yeah.
Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bronwyn Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Rain met Ellis when he was touting for work. He gets around quickly. You found another connection between Zach and Ellis, selling Poe's pendant in exchange for nude photos. Zach has a thing about this, doesn't he? Ellis knows Violet because of the free radio project. Violet's just admitted being at the crime scene last night with Zach. It's not looking good for Zach now. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. I think you've narrowed it down to Zach, Rain, and Lexi. That's just my professional opinion, mind you. Feel free to ignore the person who hired you. That's it.
Interesting. I mean, they're both names in there. They are the three people that we've sort of been looking at.
Yeah, he kind of spelled it out exactly as we sort of
It
did.
is, isn't it? Yeah. Right.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Okay, next chapter.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens will be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Ellis Monroe?
Oh, what? Wow, we've got a choice to make here, everyone. I'll protect her at the house, send an officer to her house, tell her to leave town.
Is there one you're leaning to?
Yes, there is. I'm leaning to send an officer to her house, because her leaving town, I mean, if she is the killer, or, you know, at least involved, That's not a good idea.
I
then
just
us-
know it can't be the top one because we need to question.
We need to
be out.
investigate, don't we? So I'm looking at the middle one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking initially tell her to leave town, but you're not wrong. I mean, I don't suspect her, but she also could be an accomplice. So yeah, maybe an officer. But
Oh,
No, it's
it's-
gonna-
yeah. Fleecy said it's a big choice. So I'm leaning to the second one. I think it's the compromise, but yeah. Are you going that way as well, lad?
I think so. Yeah.
At least then, if something does go down, then the traveller, do you know what I mean? We can blame it on the officer, not us.
I'll send
Yeah,
Danny
true.
over. And that
I'll
means there'll be
send
nobody
Danny
in the guest
over.
house. So be extra vigilant.
Right, we know that name.
What do you mean you're sticking me with Jack?
Sorry, I'm going to pause it. Danny, yeah, Danny, that was the person who he said for Violet to get in touch with, right?
Yeah, I've got it written down somewhere. I took notes last time. Danny.
Yeah, that's the person that when they were talking about, you know, the whole homeless person, dead person thing, I swear he was saying, oh, you know, go to Danny or speak to Danny if you need to speak to me.
Chief Dupont would say to Violet, talk to Danny.
Right, okay.
Danny is basically doing out a scream. I'm a sitting duck. Isn't there anyone else?
Chief Dupont?
Chief Dupont? The only thing I've ever seen him run after is an ice cream truck. Fine.
But we're not doing it.
Danny it is.
No. I'm not spending the
I
rest
just
of the
hope you know
game
what you're
sat with
doing.
you. If you die, you die. Oh, achievement unlocked. Chicken. You left Ellis alone with Danny. But what do I care? I've got 90 gamer score for it. If she dies, she dies. Me and NPCs. You
The
know
sacrifice
the rules.
for a great
You know,
cause.
yeah, exactly. This is getting pretty tense, isn't it?
Sam, where the hell are you? On the road? Get back to the guest house. Ellis is fine, but Violet's not fine, Sam. She's been strangled. Bronwyn found the body. Same gold coin in the mouth. Coroner's on the way. I'll see you there.
Oh, shit.
It's 11 o'clock, and this is Poe
Alright,
with
you
the
take
latest
care, Laura.
August
Thank you for
update.
joining.
Police are now investigating the
Alright,
suspicious
see you later,
death
babe.
of a
Night,
woman
night.
at the Grange guest house. The
Oh,
body
not
of the woman,
Violet.
believed to be 30-year-old guest house owner Violet Gallagher, is rumored to have been discovered in the last hour by one of her guests. So far, police refuse to say whether there is any connection to last night's murder, but they are asking August residents to report any suspicious activity. These are dark times, August. Dark times. Now, Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
In which case...
It's not looking good for Zaki, boy.
In which case, that clears Ellis, right? That clears Ellis of being guilty. We've established that Bronwyn and Oscar is not guilty.
So, I mean, it's still Zach, Lexi, right?
It is, isn't it? It's them
Sam.
three.
I have some bad news. We've done a group reading, and it's you.
I'm the next target. And I'm the kid. It's got to be I'm the next target, right?
I don't know, Sam. I don't know
Yeah,
what to
yeah.
say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Why me?
I think you've interfered too much. That's why you're the next target. I've called Chief Dupont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Well, this doesn't fit the pattern. I mean, it fits the pattern of 3, but it
Sam,
doesn't fit the
it's almost midnight.
redhead thing.
You're still alive. This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence, enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Ooh. Do we want a hint? Do we want a
Lucy
hint?
says maybe you have red hair. Okay,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
before... Yeah, is there one you're leaning for?
I've consistently gone with Rain from the start, and like the thing is with Zach, Violet said she followed him to Dorota's.
And then he got angry and defensive, and also after she said that, she got killed.
Oh shit, yeah, that does look bad, doesn't it? With Rain, I'm trying to think, why would he kill Dorota? What possible motive? There's not really a connection, is there? And then you've got Lexi. It looks bad for Zach. I will say that. I just don't know.
Okay. Hint will bring it down to 3 people. So it's clearly just going to bring it down to the 3 people we know it's between. He's going to say it's Lexi, Zach, or Rain. We might as well hear it, though, but...
Should we hear the hint then, yeah?
During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. Who was with Dorota at the time of her murder, or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam. Just give me a name.
Oh yeah, does that clear Lexi? Because Lexi was doing the Ouija board stuff.
Presumably.
If that's the case, then it's Zach or Rain. And
It is Zach or Rain. And the evidence suggests Zach, right?
She's wearing the amethyst in the thing. Okay, so, I mean, I think it's Zach, but I'm like 90%. It still could be Rain, and also he dropped that like Russian thing or whatever, but I don't know if that's relevant or a red herring.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah, so Rain...
I'm happy for us to take a vote in the chat. But if yeah, I'll lock the first vote in for Zach. I think it's him. But if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, because I'm not 100%.
I'm so unsure. I'm so unsure. I'm just trying to think, why would he kill her?
Lucy says, I think I know, so they can't vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Why would Rain kill Dorota? What evidence have we got to suggest that he would get something out of killing her? I can't think of anything.
Nah, like, there
Same
was
with
obviously a connection between Rain and Zach, a really weird one, where they were like, oh, we can't be seen together. So it could be that he's like an accomplice. He doesn't have an alibi. Well, neither does Zach, to be fair. He just was like supposedly praying in his room alone. But I don't know, all of Rain's words were a little bit like, oh yeah, like, we try and save. And he was even saying that to the sisters as well.
Yeah. It's crazy how I've said this guy from the start, that if I don't pick him and it is him, I'm going to be pissed. But you've got to go with the evidence. The evidence suggests it's more likely to be Zach.
Sonia, do you have a say?
How many people we got in the chat? 6 people. If you're listening and you want to drop a message, let us know who you think, Zach or Rain. Very, very tense.
I like
I'm
the
getting
idea of
nothing.
just saying Chief Dupont. You can say Sam.
Yeah, it's just like Sam. Like, why would it be us?
Is there a version of the game where it is us? I wonder if
That'd
all of
that'd
these
be
people
sick.
are.
Yeah, that'd be so good. Like I said earlier on, it makes sense with that whole traveller thing, you know, changing into people and stuff like that.
Yeah, Fleecy says pick Violet.
Big Violet. Oh dear. Pick Violet. I'm gonna pick Zach. I'm gonna pick Zach.
Okay. I said Zach. If it's wrong, I'm very sorry. If I get it right, I'm gonna be so happy.
Zach, I don't trust him either. He's definitely creepy. I'll go and pick him up myself. With all the information you've given me, I think it'll be enough. Maybe he'll confess too. That would help.
Mate, I'm nervous.
If you've picked the wrong
person, I know.
You're still in danger.
Oh God! Right. Let's
Theoretically, we should just leave town. If we're the next target, we should just leave town.
Oh yeah. Why are we in this guest house? Like why?
Can't we be? Can Danny protect us as well?
Actually, yes.
I'm sorry, that was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
This guy is such a creep.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't
I was
normally
like,
have them
did
at
we
this
just
time,
lose
but
them?
since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
Next chapter. Oh, the end. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I know, Bella. We're getting to the end.
Why would you sleep? Why would you go to bed?
You wouldn't, would you? You just wouldn't.
Hello, sleepyhead.
Rain again. Going
I'm
to
so glad to see you
Achievement
alive.
unlocked. Picked.
Did we do it? Oh my god. Go on. Did I win? What about the next one?
Do I say? I just got an achievement, right? Saying 90 gamer score, picked Dorota's murderer first time.
Yes! Oh my god.
Get in there.
Well done, Jack, mate. Beautiful
Yes.
stuff. I'm so glad it was Zach as well. I hated that guy.
So I'll say, did I win? Just because, you know.
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending.
Because he was a creep. But...
Something new is beginning. Zach is still locked up. He's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you, and, well...
You could use someone like me.
Will you?
No. Sure. My home is in August now. I mean, just to give it a nice little ending, yeah, sure.
Really?
I'll go with you.
Oh, Sam, That's wonderful. Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam,
Imagine if
thank
it's had
you.
a killer in this.
We're
I
going
know,
to change
I know.
lives.
I
Believe
thought
me.
that, but I was like, no, we've got the achievement.
Hey,
it's
sweet
fine.
cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug. Sam,
She's so fancy.
I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've
Oh,
fallen for
what do I
you.
know? Look,
That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
I knew it. Oh, hang on a minute. Again, I feel the same way. Just a nice bit of romance to end it. Go on.
You too? I'm the happiest girl in the world. We have some catching up to do.
Oh, hello. What?
Sam, you're safe.
You're still creepy.
Thank Christ.
He looks like someone
Sorry.
stole all his Pokemon cards.
I don't know where that came from.
What?
Just Lexi watches
Come on,
like,
right, I'll tell you what, no,
slapped-
this one, I'm going to pop this to the chat. What do we do? I know what I'd pick.
They're
but
all gonna say kiss it.
they're all going to say kiss him, and
I love the way
they are.
Lexi just like, what are you doing? Funny, I just bought some Pokemon cards today. Oh, no way, Sonia.
Kiss, why not? Just at the end, like, just Sam's like, you know what? Let's just get with everyone in
Well,
the
apparently
entire
I have to allow kissing. Liam permitted kissing.
We're gonna kiss. Right, okay.
Whoa. Sam, I didn't think... Well, this changes things.
There's got to be an achievement for getting with everyone, right?
I
This is
didn't
gonna
think you'd
be
leave without saying goodbye.
brilliant. Oh my
I mean,
god. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it again?
People do
Well, what is
horrible
this
things to people
ending?
every day. I'm just glad there's someone like you around to save us.
She's
I
doing
mean,
the come to bed eyes.
Everyone needs a little saving
So,
from
in
time to time.
conclusion, guys, I think we can
Even
all
me.
learn to conquer Zack, you must become Zack.
Happy to save you anytime.
Sam,
Imagine
you already
that,
did.
just like the bottom one. Like, oh, you'll
That's
be
why I'm
fine.
here
Just
talking
the
to
only
you.
one who doesn't get it.
and I won't forget it. Heroes don't always get on the news, but they always burn bright in the hearts of the people they save. You have an impact, Sam. Everyone does. They just forget. Keep saving people for me, you hear? Bye, Sam.
Alright. Oh well, we did get a kiss from her. So
Sam, you did good.
Even though you're a
I thought you
cheat
would.
and you,
I mean, not that I've got a signed
gave the
confession
coins.
or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done. I hear you're leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame. You were starting to fit in here. But good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August. And I've stuck to my
Thanks,
word.
Chief.
That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dry.
sorry, I've got to pause. What's he on about?
I don't know. That Felicia, if you can fill in.
The
Did he
woman
just
that
talk
was
about
dead?
exorcism?
Yeah. What?
Oh, it's the backstory for Sam. Okay.
Oh, right, okay.
As I'd like them to
It's
be.
something to do with the start.
You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
Well. There we go, everyone.
I am Dorota.
It's
I am
nice
21
because,
years
like-
old.
Well,
I
hello.
love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but
This
cello
is
is
Liam's new love,
rich
everyone.
and deep and
I don't know.
soothing.
Towards the
at
end, I
least
kind of
to
got
me.
won over by Violet a little
No,
bit, but
Cello is my hobby.
You just go for
But my
dead
real
redheads.
passion is...
Well, the
It's
thing is,
silly.
though, like...
It sounds silly. Well,
I
would like
was
to
I'm
build
gonna
a
go for the
time
live
machine.
one, and then she died as well. I was like, oh, never mind. Whoever I like dies.
But it
Sad
is
story.
possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret, and they say
I like this.
things
This
they
isn't
don't
Poser,
mean.
isn't it? So she's
I
on
want
that
to go back in
podcast right now.
time. I want to make better choices.
You know why you're here, don't you?
It's the
Because
curator.
you did well. And you know what happens when you do well?
I get a pat on the back.
Augmentation.
Gold star.
Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Ooh. The end, maybe.
Our dick went from 3.13 inches to 3.14.
Enter. Oh, here we go. Another achievement. Agent X augmented you. I mean, we've got to look at the secret debriefing, right? Let's just do it.
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
Wait, what? Am I human? I thought I was, but I can shapeshift, so maybe I'm not. I'm guessing... no.
Let's say no.
Do you have feelings?
I don't really know.
Then we'll need to work on that. Do plants have feelings?
No.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
Yes. Burn all the trees down.
I feel like I would say no, but because it's you, it's like, do we think we might have to pick it?
I think we're gonna have to say yes.
We've got a cognitive break here. It's missing environmental.
That's what we're gonna start calling it.
This is like the whole Kara thing, isn't it?
I lack environmental empathy. Right, exit game. You can now skip previously viewed scenes.
Oh, cool.
Okay, nice.
Well, if we ever did
one.
want to do a replay of this, it'll be like much
Yeah.
quicker then, which is cool, because...
That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. I'll tell you what, before we wrap up though, guys, I want to take a quick look at the achievements. I don't think you'll be able to see this on screen. There was 21 in total, and we got 11 of them. So I think that was a pretty good job. So, let's go through them. One of them was you had one job. You told Oscar you were a shape-shifting detective.
Oh yeah, because we decided not to do that.
Yeah. The next one was you pushed Violet's buttons. So I don't know what that means. I thought she wanted to undo her buttons for most of the game, but you know. Heavy rain. Rain gets cross with Bron. Interesting. Voyeur, you watched all of Dorota's videos. Did we even watch one video? I don't remember watching one. Highlander, Bronwyn says she's immortal. Show me some skin. You went all the way with Zach's photo shoot. Damn, so you can like, as Sam or as somebody else, do a photo shoot. That's pretty weird. You got freaky with Oscar.
Oh yeah, because we
Okay.
rejected doing that earlier, didn't we?
Yeah. You got punched by Poe. You kicked Zach in the sack. Oh, that would have been brilliant to see. The big sleep, you got yourself killed. So I'm guessing that's basically at the end, right? Pick the wrong option as to who the killer is. Oh, brilliant. I've got to say, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, very good pick, Fleecy.
Do you think the mystery was the right level? Not too hard, not too easy. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I thought it was good. I'd rather it be too hard than too easy, but I felt I was in the dark for really big patches until the end, where I wouldn't say it was spelled out for me because I still wasn't 100% sure. But it wasn't until that like Violet confronting him at like the end where I was like, okay, I think it's him.
I think the problem was it would have probably been better if like Zach was one of the first people we met. But let's face it, like a good chunk of the last part we were talking to people that were completely innocent.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think I have any concerns with like the mystery itself. Yeah, I think there was loads of red herrings, and I think it's one of them things where it's naturally just going to unravel.
Yeah,
as time
Zach
goes
doesn't
on.
have to be the killer. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see another kind of playthrough where it's not Zach.
Yeah, that's one thing I would say. Is it literally completely random? Because let's just say I wanted to go back and get the 100%. Does that mean I have to like rely on luck in order to get the other achievements? You know, depending on
I think it's like always. I imagine it's always the same game, but there's like kind of 8 sort of versions of it with different pillars, like 8, 9, whatever it is. And I think it's the main bulk. It's just dialogue will slightly change based off of who was the killer or not.
Yeah.
So it probably actually
I'm
gets quite
guessing so.
easy when you play it again.
Yeah.
I just looked at the pause menu. That was definitely Zach getting kicked in the nuts.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, what did you think of it in the chat? I haven't actually looked at it for a little while. So, what did everyone think of Shapeshifting Detective? I know, Fleecy, you're a big fan. I've got to say, I really liked it as well. Definitely my sort of vibe. You know, I like the shape-shifting element. You know, you're detecting, it's a mystery. And it's just a different concept that I've not seen before, so...
I think the acting performances are really good as well. Like, especially, like I said, Bronwyn, the Chief, and Violet, like, smashed it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a little, like... I wasn't unsure what to make of Lexi's acting, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if she was deliberately going for that over the top, but you know where she, like, rolls her eyes and then acts like, ooh, like a surprise kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. Pardon. A good mix of actual mystery and FMV. And yeah, that's the thing, like, I know we tried to do late shift, emphasis on the tried, but I'm glad we started off with this one because it's very different from what we had with Erica, because that's the only other one that we've played, mate, or at least the only other one that I've played. And of course, this is going to be a series that we do over the course of time, but I feel like this one's going to stand out because I imagine all the others are going to be maybe more traditional movie-like games, you know, where it's an hour and a half or something. But this one, yeah, it was, well, it's like 5-6 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, big time. I'm trying to think as well, like, I actually probably prefer this over Erica as well. I know they're very different, but like, and Erica was really cool with the whole action and sort of going to different places. But
Yeah.
I don't know, there's just something about this one I got more out of.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's certainly got me more interested into jumping into the others now and just like this genre as a whole because it literally fits our MO, doesn't it? It's making choices and stuff. So, but like it's just something that we've not tackled properly yet. So, I think we'll do a review for this, wouldn't we, mate?
I think we
like
should.
we did with Erica. Yeah, maybe we'll make it fairly soon while it's fresh in our minds and whatnot.
Lacey's recommended too as well. There's The Infectious Madness and Dr. Decker, which
Tell
is
you
something
what,
more weird.
Let me have a quick look. what other ones I... Alright, you can probably hear me again now. That sucks, but basically I've just read out all the games. Maybe I'll, when we do the video or something, I'll say what other ones we've got.
The Infectious Madness of
But that is
Dr.
one of them.
Decker is one of the ones you read out that they're interested in, so...
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, guys, we will wrap it up there. I don't know when the next one will be. I mean, you've got your stream on Friday, haven't you?
I do,
mate?
yeah, before the storm.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe this series could be maybe a bit, less frequent, once a month, something like that.
Yeah, I
we all
think
get
so.
together and have like a movie night thing. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you to everyone that joined in for this series. As always, it's always a lot of fun talking to you guys and working stuff out and whatnot. And yeah, you can expect a review on this game coming pretty darn soon. That's it from me, mate. You got anything to add before I jump off?
Nah, just yeah, thank you guys for joining this one. I've had a lot of fun doing it, and we got Zach. So yeah, pat on the back, mate. We smashed it.
We did. But yeah, thanks again, guys. We will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.